Hello and welcome back to Wonderland. Today we are back in London and we're going to have afternoon tea at Dalloway Terrace right here behind me. So come along with me down the rabbit hole and we'll experience it together. Well, hello and welcome back down the rabbit hole with me. Today we are having afternoon tea at Dalloway Terrace. Like I just told you on the intro, it's a lovely little place and it's kind of different to have an outdoor setting, but it's rather indoors at the end of October where we are right now. It's very nice, it's very comfortable out here, even though it's kind of a rainy, a little bit of a windy day, hence my very happy hair. Loves the rain, I don't know why. But yes, it's a great location. Noticing that I could be out here without my cardigan on, I'm completely comfortable. So, here's something unique about Dalloway Terrace. We're located inside of the Bloomsbury Hotel. There's two different places for afternoon tea. There's this one and also something called the Coral Room. Wow, that is a beautiful location too. It's outrageous as you can see it from the pictures right now. Absolutely lovely, but they have the same menu, but it's inside instead of outside. So I think I probably should have booked the inside for this time of year and then here for springtime, but that's okay. If it turns out to be a wonderful location, I will definitely be back. I decided to go with a glass of Charles Heidsieck Reserve Brut Champagne today. A little bit of rabbit juice for this lovely Monday afternoon at the end of October. So cheers to you, cheers to me, and let's have a lovely afternoon tea together. Cheers. Just looking through this menu, it looks really nice. There's going to be 5 different savories. There's going to be my scones and clotted cream, as well as 5 different sweet offerings. So that's very, very generous for the price, definitely. Make sure to watch until the end, and I will tell you all the things that you need to know before you book your tea here at Dalloway Terrace. So, I'll see you at the end of the vlog. I just received my tea sandwiches, and what I have here is a grilled cheese, truffled egg mayonnaise, pain de mie, a roast turkey with cranberry and onion bread. I've got cucumber and creme fraiche, and a smoked salmon roulette sub roll. I'm going all in now. I'm going to have the grilled cheese while it's still warm. Let's give it a try. That was not your normal grilled cheese sandwich. It did have some onion jam on it as well. And the cheese was not normally just your cheddar cheese. It was a little bit more special, a bit more mature. Had a good bite to it. Great way to start out my afternoon tea. My next sandwich, I hope it's going to be a good one. It is truffled egg mayonnaise. Oh, I can smell the truffle in it, and the bread is super soft and lovely. This one I think is going to be very good. It was delicious. They cut up the eggs really, really finely. There was a hint of that truffle. It wasn't very, very strong, but it was seasoned well. And like I said before, this bread is nice and soft. Yeah, this is lovely. I'm so thrilled. To tell you, to be frank, I've had a couple really not great afternoon teas lately in the last few weeks. So it's very nice to have something that's really doing it right. So yay, Dalloway Terrace. It's kind of disconcerting when there's men in suits that obviously work here are just staring at the diners. I don't know how to take that. It's always kind of unique starting and to film for you guys, but then there's added pressures of people just watching. What do, right? You just try your best. Besides what I just said, I'm still having a great time here. It is really nice. It's very delightful to be here. I love being able to look out. I mean, it's not really such a great view from where I'm sat, but still it's kind of nice just to feel like we're outside. Yeah, I just have visions of being here in the summertime and how beautiful it can be. It's also very loud because they're doing lots of restoration work, I guess, around this hotel. So there's a lot of workman sounds, you know, drills and just everything. So it doesn't give you that fancy afternoon tea kind of feeling, but still, they've got great overhead music playing. It's still a really lovely place to be. Very nice. This one I'm really looking forward to because of the time of year. We are approaching autumn. Actually, we're in it. In England, we just turned back our clocks last night, so we're here. We're hunkering down for the wintry months. But beyond this is a roast turkey and cranberry sandwich on onion bread. There's a lot of turkey in here. It's a very heavy sandwich. The bottom part is a bit wet, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm gonna soldier on with this, but it smells divine. I mean, this is a proper sandwich. I'll let you know how it goes. I was absolutely right. The turkey sandwich was so delicious. It was properly filled. It was the soft and the texture of everything just works so well. That roast turkey, perfect. Cranberry sauce, perfect. I think there was some of that onion jam in there, or it could have just been that lovely onion bread. But like I said before, it was a little wet on the bottom, but when you ate the sandwich, you didn't really notice at all. It's just a gorgeous sandwich. I'm so happy to find another lovely place for afternoon tea, and I think this definitely is. Up next is a tried and true cucumber and creme fraiche. It's right here. Bread is nice and soft. I look forward to a nice, crispy, crunchy cucumber. Have you ever made a faux pas when you don't realize that you're doing a faux pas until you realize that you're doing a faux pas? Me, big time faux pas. I have been eating my lovely little savories off of the plate that they served me instead of using my tiny little plate. Oh, you cannot take me anywhere, I tell you. It's been a great plate though, definitely. What am I going to do with myself? For my final bit of savory, it is smoked salmon roulets on a little sub roll. Looks like this. Looks very nice. The filling of that one was delightful. There was so much lemon in it, and it tastes like capers almost as well. And the bread, it just melted in my mouth. Yeah, this was amazing. There wasn't a lot of filling, but what there was really packed a punch. It was lovely. Good job on the savories. And I was just asked if I wanted anything else, if I wanted any more of the sandwiches, which is always nice to be offered rather than the request. But what I did ask for one more of those beautiful turkey sandwiches. I have to. It's the time for turkey, right? I was just given my clotted cream and my lovely preserves that are made in-house, and they are a mulled pear preserve, and there's a bit of alcohol, I was told, so it's going to be really good, I think. Very good indeed. And the clotted cream, of course, is from Cornwall, so I'm looking forward to getting my scones, and we can enjoy our halftime. So let's take this opportunity to look around this lovely little terrace together, and when we come back, we'll have our scones. I just received my hot tea, my Irish whiskey tea, in this beautiful, beautiful silver teapot, and it is heavy. So my waitress, she did pour it for me, and so now I have just a lovely cup of tea. So let's try it. Oh, you can smell the hints of chocolate in it. Oh, it looks lovely. And I did get a little pitcher of milk if I choose to have some. So let's try it just plain right now. Oh. Wow, that is so smooth and delicious. There is definitely hints of chocolate in there. Oh, you can smell kind of the mature smell of whiskey in there. Does that make any sense? It's a lovely tea. Absolutely a lovely hot tea. Wow. So my tower of delicacies has arrived, and it is gorgeous. It looks intelligent. You know what I'm talking about when I say intelligent. An intelligent dessert, not just something that you would go down and pick up at Tesco's. You know, it is thought through and it's beautiful, proper patisserie. So let me tell you what I'm going to have. So on the top tier I have, it's going to be New York cheesecake. It's Papua New Guinea vanilla. Ooh. And also I've got a hazelnut, coffee, and caramel opera cake. In the middle, I have a Greek yogurt mousse, and it has blueberry in it. And then we also have a Cru Vironge devil's chocolate cake. And then down below, I've got a cinnamon madeleine with my two different kinds of scones that are flavored with a hint of vanilla, I was told. And one of them does have the sultanas. So I cannot wait to share these with you. I've got a warm, glorious raisin scone. Look at that. Do you see the shine on that? How lovely. Beautiful, beautiful warm scones. And the jam is incredible. It's pear, but you can tell that it's been mulled with some oranges and spices. Lovely. The clotted cream was very runny, so it made it for a very uniqueness, but I tell you, beautiful scones, clotted cream, and mulled pear jam. As I was eating this scone with this gorgeous jam and cream, I'm finding myself going like this to my plate. It's delicious, and I just had another sip of this glorious tea, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so thrilled. Good job, Dalloway Terrace, good job. I'm gonna start off right now with a cinnamon madeleine. It's right here. And it was located in with my scones, so I'm looking forward to trying it. It's still nice and warm, so I'll let you know how it is. I mean, really, that little madeleine was delightful. It was gorgeous. It was light as air, but there's a lot of cinnamon in it. Oh my gosh, it was warm and lovely, and it was perfect. It wasn't too sweet. It just was balanced so correctly. So I'm gonna go on with my hazelnut, coffee, and caramel opera cake. As you can see, it is so beautiful. All of the little layers and the lovely bits of golden coffee beans on top. I'm looking forward to trying this one. What a beautiful little opera cake. Lovely pieces of hazelnuts in there. You can definitely tell that there's lots of coffee in the flavor, and then there's a caramel drizzle all over the whole thing. Beautifully layered, and it's just moist enough. It's beautiful. A lovely, lovely, lovely little intelligent dessert. Let's go on to our New York cheesecake. We need a nice, dense cheesecake. Gosh, I hope it is. So I wouldn't say that it was New York cheesecake from, you know, the dense, heavy kind of proper New York cheesecake, but the flavor profile was definitely it. You know, where you get that, it's almost like a soury kind of taste, almost like a lemony type. It had a lovely little graham cracker crust. It's beautiful, but I'll tell you, as soon as I cut it, it just fell apart. So it's not going to be your like thick, dense, crumbly cheesecake. But boy, that flavor was beautiful. It said something. It says Papua New Guinea vanilla. Yeah, it was so vanilla and beautiful. It was wonderful. I tell you, wonderful. All right, we're getting down to it. What we're going to have now is a Greek yogurt mousse, and it's like in a circular form, and it is blueberry flavored. So let's give this one a go. So when I cut into my little dome of blueberry, as you can see, it kind of crumbled, but it looks really nice. It's very, very purple for blueberry. I'm very excited to try it. So if you don't know, I prefer a tart palate rather than a sweet, and this one was so lovely and tart from that Greek yogurt. Is perfect. Perfectly balanced with that blueberry. It's kind of a moussey type texture, but there's also a layer of more of like a spongy type cake, and then a real liquidy type portion in the middle of it. Beautiful, beautiful little dessert. It was glorious. And I will tell you, I've been very naughty. I've almost finished everything that has been presented to me, because this afternoon tea, what they've offered to eat and to drink, has been glorious. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. We are at the end of our afternoon tea. I've got one more sweet treat to enjoy. It is called the Crew Virunga Devil's Chocolate Cake. It looks lovely. It looks completely dense and thick and really rich. So let's give it a try. It was delicious chocolate cake. It was moist and lovely and rich and thick and decadent, exactly what I thought it was going to be. So it was interesting. The cake itself, it wasn't terribly, terribly sweet, but that icing, it was lovely. It was very, very sweet, but it was all balanced once again. I mean, everything that I've tried has been balanced. It hasn't been too sweet, hasn't been too non-seasonings or anything. It's just been lovely. It's so nice to have a good afternoon tea again, I tell you. It really, really is. Well, we are at the end of our afternoon tea here at Dalloway Terrace, and what did I think? I must say my faith in afternoon tea has been restored. No, honestly though, this was a wonderful, wonderful place to take your afternoon tea, and I'm very, very pleased with it. Pleased with the price point, thrilled with the food. The service has been so personable. I've been taken care of very well, and not to mention, this hot tea is really good today. Really, really good. But beyond that, I would definitely recommend this place, Dalloway Terrace, for your afternoon tea when you come to London. So with that, I look forward to seeing you next Friday for another afternoon tea. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Dalloway Terrace offers afternoon tea every day from 12 o'clock until 4 o'clock, and the closest underground station is going to be Tottenham Court Road, and prices start at £43 a person.